My name is Dr. Shamus Husheer. I am the CEO of Heartfelt Technologies. We are developing a technology to help monitor systematically non-compliant heart failure patients in the home. Those are the patients who are, for whatever reason, not taking their drugs, not monitoring themselves in order to help the condition of heart failure, which is a long-term, progressive and often ultimately terminal condition. And we're developing technology that can help to keep those patients out of the hospital, leading to improved quality of life and also a significant economic impact on the health system. So I've worked on a number of startup companies in the past. I've founded 4 angel-backed and venture-backed technology startup companies. My last one was in the field of infertility monitoring. We made a device that was shown to be more effective than another cycle of IVF for patients who had already failed a cycle of IVF and met certain criteria. That product was taken up by Boots, which is the UK's largest pharmacy chain, and the company itself was bought out by a venture capital fund in 2014. I then moved on to start Heartfelt Technologies with some of the same technical co-founders and also a large number of the same investors backing us to come and do this. So I met Pekama through our investors. We actually share a pool of investors together and got to know one of the founders of Pekama through that investor network. I've been in technology startups for many years, and so I've got a sideline interest, if you like, in how intellectual property is structured for startups, and Pekama seemed to have a uniquely clear understanding of the needs of startups and the way in which IP develops for them over time. So having met the guys at Pekama through our shared investor network, I decided to work with them because I felt that they really understood patent strategy for startups, particularly startups of our nature, where when you've begun filing a significant amount of IP, those costs in the national phase can begin to get quite heavy a few years in. So the way in which they understood how you could structure your patent portfolio and the timing of those costs, and indeed to reduce many of those costs through the efficiencies that their transparent platform allows you to make, I think I found very appealing. I decided to try them with our first family of patents going into the national phase. As a result, we've saved, I think, over 50% on the costs of those going into national through the national phase. And so I'll be continuing to use them for the further patent families, as these guys clearly understand how startups work, what drives IP value in startups, and how to maximize that value without maximizing fees. So if I had to describe Pekama in 3 ways, I would say that they are firstly transparent. You can see exactly what's happening with your patent portfolio. As a consequence of that, they are efficient, both in terms of cost and time, but most importantly, I think they are strategic. They know what you're trying to achieve with your patent portfolio and what the factors are that are important to you to achieve. One other significant factor in choosing Pekama for me was not only meeting them through our shared investor base and getting to know the individuals involved, but the fact that they work with over 1,200 other patent attorneys and companies gave me a level of trust in their platform, and the transparency in that platform allows me to build that trust with those patent attorneys as well.